Okay, what's going on, folks? Dragon Sorcerer back with another new YouTube video. This is going to be a wrestling log on, it's a TNA Wrestling video log. Okay, let's get started. Of course, you know, the big announcement is TNA is going to be returning back to Thursday nights at 9 p.m. So that really doesn't surprise me. And, you know, guess they couldn't really hang on Monday nights. Of course, it was all voted by the users, but it doesn't surprise me. I mean, I guess they couldn't really hang as far as ratings competing on Monday nights, you know, with Raw. So it doesn't surprise me that TNA is returning back to Thursdays. So, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, let's get started as far as things going on. First of all, let's start with the Knockouts division. It seems like I got a feeling that they're trying to revive the rivalry between the Beautiful People and Sarita and Taylor Wilde. And I think Sarita and Taylor Wilde are going to be next in line to challenge the Beautiful People for the Knockout Tag Titles. Because, I mean, really, they seem to be the only tag team that's really worth challenging them. I mean, really, that's kept together this whole time. So it seems like they're going to possibly revive that rivalry between Sarita and Taylor Wilde and the Beautiful People. So that's what I'm expecting. As far as the Knockouts title, I think this is an awesome opportunity to get Hamada back in there and challenge Madison Rayne for the Knockouts title. Hamada is the most deserving knockout on that roster that deserves to be Knockouts champ. So hope that Hamada gets thrown back into the picture and gets the big push and will be the next Knockouts champ. Hopefully they get her in there to challenge Madison Rayne, you know, start up a storyline and get Hamada in there and just dominate, because Hamada totally deserves to be the Knockouts champ. So that's it for that. The TNA World Tag Team Champions, of course, Matt Morgan is the current title holder. But I had an idea. I think this would be a great idea. You got a lot of tag teams on the roster, so I think the next big thing they should do is have a big after Sacrifice, is have a big tag team tournament. You know, have a big tag team tournament. You know, like let's just assume that Matt Morgan keeps the titles after Sacrifice. We all know that he's gonna defend them against Inc. But think about it. There's a lot of tag teams on TNA. Let's have a big tag team championship tournament. Because, I mean, think about all that you have competing. You got Inc. You got the Motor City Machine Guns. You got Team 3D. You have Beer Money. You have Generation Me. Let's see. You could use the band. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. Why not? The band. And maybe, you know, they could do something big where possibly out of nowhere LAX might reunite, and you could throw them into the tag team tournament. You know, these are some good suggestions of some teams to use, you know, in a tag team championship tournament. I figured you got all those tag teams. Why not do a tournament? You know, I think that'd be an excellent idea. So that's my take on that. You know, but the main thing I would like to happen is to get those tag titles out of Matt Morgan's grasp. That way you can turn Matt Morgan loose to go after like the world the TNA World Championship, or maybe even the Global Championship. Because, I mean, really, there's not a whole lot of contenders going after Rob Terry's Global Championship, and there's really not too many contenders going after the X Division title. You know, you currently have Douglas Williams, you know, Brian Kendrick in the picture, you know, maybe even, you know, Amazing Red. But, I mean, there's not, I mean, the big story now is, of course, Douglas Williams took the title, you know, of course, Kazarian's, you know, the current legitimate X Division champ. So, I hope that they get some more contenders in the picture. You know, I think Brian Kendrick's going to be there for a while, and I think he would, you know, eventually make a good X Division champ. Going back to the global champion, Rob Terry, I mean, other than Orlando Jordan, I mean, I really can't see anyone else really being another contender to go after Rob Terry's global championship. You know, it's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. And then, of course, you got the world champ and Rob Van Dam, which, so glad that Rob Van Dam is back in wrestling in the first place. You know, I've missed him so much. You know, he's been a big hit on WWE and on ECW, and it's just great to have him back. So I look forward to him holding the world championship for a very long time. I know AJ Styles is going to be back and forth in the picture, so, you know, of course he's going to be there. But I really, you know, and even Jeff Hardy as well. You know, Jeff Hardy's definitely going to be hanging around. So, I like how things are going. My only issue is I would like to see more competition in the area of the X Division title and the Global Championship, and even in the Knockout Tag Team Championship, because, I mean, there's not really that many Knockout Tag Teams there, and really it seems that the only tag team that's gonna really clash with them, you know, Sarita and Taylor Wilde. So, I mean, you know, that's pretty much that. You know, hopefully, I would like to see the Pope D'Angelo Dinero to get back into the ring soon, and, you know, possibly get another push for the world title, or maybe even a push for the X Division title. You know, I would like to see him, you know, get back into the title hunt. So we'll just have to see what happens. But that's about it for my video log for TNA. Feedback, video responses, whatever you like, by all means, let your voices be heard as well as mine have been heard. Take care, and hope everyone has a blessed day, and I'll be around as usual. Take care.